Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel, this beautiful day. How you guys and girls doing? Hope you're doing great. Today we have another video about this C++ state RPG. It's been a little while, but before we get started, I just want to tell you to please go check out the description box, because there's a bunch of useful links down there, and you can go to my support page. It will help me out a lot, and you can follow me on Twitter, or subscribe, or just drop a like, whatever you want to do. If you don't, just keep watching, that's enough, alright? So yeah, let's just get started. So where were we? We were actually, whoops, what the hell am I doing? I sent a thumbs up to someone and it's all crazy. Let's see. Oh snap. Yeah, so what we were doing is we did the whole travel menu thing. So you can start off and you can kind of travel around using the coordinates in a character. But one more thing I wanted to add was actually a Std Location String. Okay. Now, what is a location string? Std string. Location string. There we go. So this string is going to kind of keep track of where we are. Okay. So what is this whole thingy? What is the location we're at? So I'm just going to say, not in the destructor, in the constructor, this location string equals none, just to start off. There's nothing there. All right, you're nowhere. Let's see. There we go. And then in the travel menu right here, once we update this in update menu, let's see, print menu, this is where I want to print out. So we have toString position, and I'm just gonna copy paste this whole thing, and I'm actually gonna just say print out this location string like that. So it's just gonna print it out, and depending on where we are, we're gonna kind of get, we'll always see where we are, right? And right now the way it's built is when we're in travel menu, as we move around, this update menu kind of uses this switch, and then it updates the encounter menu. See? Update encounter menu. So this encounter is kind of gonna, if we're an empty plane, instead of doing a C out here, I'm just gonna say this location string equals you're in an empty plane, and so on and so on, like that. And that's gonna kind of help us, because we can always keep track of where we are, so it doesn't kind of just, you know, go away after we press enter. So that helps us out a bunch. You're in a city, and then we're gonna have a bunch of stuff here. We can make all kinds of encounters, all kinds of stuff. This is actually not what I want to do. This, I actually want to see out this, and I want to say system pause in here instead, because I'm not gonna do system pause anywhere else, only in here. Everything else is just gonna change the string. And then let's see, location is the random value. All right, and I'm actually gonna run this one time right here. So this update encounter menu. Okay, I'm just gonna run that once, and then update encounter menu, let's see, location, there we go. So it's actually gonna set my location to something in the beginning. Let me just see one more time. Location is a random of 3, and you get the seed from the, okay, so it should be fine because I'm at 0, 0. And then we're gonna update the menu, and we can move the character around, and then we can update. So that's cool. So what different options do we have? Right here. So what different options do we have? Empty farm city, shop enemy chest. So let's just case shop and break, case enemy break, and then case chest break. I don't know what you guys think, but that's kind of a good start, isn't it? So we have a bunch of stuff here, and we'll be able to add this location string to others, but we'll just keep it at this for now, and we'll just try it out. But let's just run this. So my idea is to today work on the enemy class mostly. This is just fixing it up a little bit and make it a little better. So I'm just gonna create a character. No, create a character, new character. Back to menu, start the game, travel, and then if I go up, see it's saying where I am. You're in a city. I can't go up, I can go down. See how it kind of changes? So now we have a live update kind of where I am. You're in a farm, and I can just keep going, and we'll have a bunch of stuff here, and it'll be really nice. Basically, it'll be really nice. So yeah, there we go. That feels great. That feels great. We'll make a little mini map as well later on. I'll comment that in so I don't forget it. That would be really easy to make. Make mini map. And we'll just code that in one of the videos. So I'm thinking that if we run it, we'll have a little map always showing the few tiles around us, so that we can kind of go there if we want to and stuff. Since everything is procedurally generated, it will always be the same depending on what seed you give it. So yeah, that'll be fun. We can do that. But let's just get started making a enemy class. So I'm just gonna add a new item and a C++ class, and I'm gonna call it enemy. And virtual destructor. Usually you want to have an entity based class, and maybe we'll change it to that sometime, but for now we'll just keep it like this, since it's such a simple game anyway. There we go. So now we have our enemy class, right? And let's make it private. Okay, there we go. So we have a character right here, and all these won't interact interclass. All right, so they won't interact here, but the character will be able to attack some enemies, and enemies will be able to do damage to the character in a function in game. So this is where they're gonna interact, because this is where they're gonna exist. Okay, so if I go into game.h and main menu state.h, let me see, main menu state.h character. All right, here we go. I think this is where I'm going to include enemy.h as well. Just keep it in here. Probably I'll include it in the combat state, but for now we'll just keep it here, just so we can try it out. And then I'm going to character. I'm gonna see what is a enemy. What does an enemy need? So probably HP max, and then defense and accuracy, and then damage and stuff, obviously. Let's see. Okay, so that's cool. I see I forgot damage in here for character, but let's see, defense. Let me just do int damage min, int damage max. Okay, before we get started with enemy, I'm sorry, we just have to kind of fix this because that's not cool. The character class needs some damage. Where's character.h? There we go. Or CPP. Okay, defense. This damage min equals this strength times 2 maybe. And this damage max equals this strength multiplied this strength plus this strength multiplied by 2. So there we go. We have some kind of a algorithm here. And then this is the character constructor. That's good. Now we actually updated the stats. Set the position, move, get menu bar right here. That's fine. ToString. Now this is where we want to change some stuff. So instead, where defense is here, I'm just going to add damage. And I'm going to say this damage damage min, and a little thingy like this. That's how you usually write it in games, I guess. This damage max, and boom, we're good. And then we'll probably get toString stats as well. Let's see, toString stats. Right in here, we gotta do that as well. So I'm just gonna copy paste it from toString. This whole line right here. Like this. Put it right above defense. And we got some damage stats. Cool. Cool. So that's fine. Let me just put all these down. Hopefully you saw what I did. You should be able to see that in here. Just like that. Okay, so now we have that going. We can see what we need. Okay, so that's fine. So enemy needs, let's just copy paste some stuff. It needs a HP max. Copy that, paste it in. It needs damage min, defense, dodge chance, hit rating, crit chance. Just about that much, I'd say. So enemies aren't really characters that are going to level up. So all they need is just some statistics. So health, damage, defense for moving around. Probably going to remove dodge chance, because this just hit rating is fine. We'll just have that as accuracy. Critical chance is fine. So I'm actually going to remove dodge chance for now. We don't really need that. It doesn't make sense in that way. Defense is gonna keep track all that stuff for us. So I'm just gonna remove that from toString as well. Just so we keep everything clean. We don't have a bunch of unnecessary crap. It's just fine. Dot chance. I'm just gonna remove that, and then we'll solve it. We'll probably we'll figure that out. Agility times 2. Hit rating is dexterity times 2 plus dexterity. So that's fine. Now I'm gonna go ahead into enemy.h again. I'm just gonna check this out. Let me just see how much time we got. Okay, so just a little more, and then we should be fine. Functions. So we're gonna define all of these. This HP equals, and I'm pretty much gonna copy whatever we did in here in update stats in character, just to speed it up a little bit. Where is it? Update stats. I'm just gonna copy all of this, and then I'll just remove all the unnecessary crap. And there we go. And to create an enemy, we're gonna have to give it a level, right? So int level, and it's always gonna depend on this level. So instead of kind of this vitality, I'm gonna say the character's level, the enemy's level. But we don't need to save the level in that sense. But we could do that if we want to print it out later. Int level, like that. This level equals level, and then we'll just use this level everywhere. And like always, we'll kind of play around with these later on. Stamina doesn't have stamina. Doesn't have mana either. That makes it a little easier for us. Does have damage. This level. This strength. This strength. So it's kind of the same as the character. Does have hit rating. Doesn't have magic, fine. So I can remove that. Let's just make this bigger. Boom. Okay, so there we go. Now we have a bunch of stats. And I'm going to go into character.h. And I'm going to just go ahead and do a toString stats. I'm just going to copy that, put it in enemy.h. Whoops. There we go. There we go. I'm going to include string in here. Include string. And we're going to copy that from character.cpp. The whole toString stats. Copy into enemy.cpp. And we got a bunch of shit here, don't worry. Functions. Okay. And I'm also gonna include string stream. Include stream. Okay. So there we go. This enemy. Alright. So we're gonna print out this level. I'm gonna remove all of this crap. We're gonna remove all of this crap. Gonna remove all of this crap. And this crap. And probably this crap as well. Semicolon. So now we can print out our enemy. So just to test this out, I'm gonna go ahead into game. And as we create a new in the game state right here. Let's see, did I actually include this in game.h or game state.h? I included it in game. I don't want to do that. I want to include it in game state.h. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Include enemy.h. And I'm going to go ahead in game state.cpp. And I'm just going to create an enemy. Enemy. This is just a test. We'll remove this later with a level 1. And then I'm going to do std cout enemy dot toString stats and a new line. Like that. And then we're just going to run this. And there we go. There we go. Hopefully this will work. It wasn't a lot of code this video, but in the next video we'll kind of flesh it out. We'll try to test if we can attack the character and stuff like that. And also we'll make the minimap. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? But yeah, so let's just see. 2. Create new character, something, something, -1. Start the game. Yeah, so there you go. That's the enemy's stats right there. So we can see easily how we can create enemies and we can kind of play around with them and everything like that. And yeah, we'll kind of just work from there. We'll kind of flesh it out, flesh character out, make them attack each other, have a bunch of fun, and we'll have a great old game in no time. But yeah, again, please check out the description box if you can. Drop a like, subscribe if you can. Otherwise, just thank you for sticking with me. Thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for being here, and I hope you're learning stuff. And I wish you all the best, alright? So, yeah, keep working hard. I'll see you guys and girls in the next video, alright? Bye-bye.